Hello, Flarg here with a tutorial video. I'm going to be trying to demonstrate how I get 100% of the bubbles on fighting moves. As we know, Sinister Cup has the fighting type, so I wanted to show you guys how to nail those a little bit more reliably. And the trick is to go slow. I'll demonstrate that. I'm just going to get some counters going here, get some energy versus this Latias. I put a bunch of highly resistant Pokemon against, so I can power up a lot and still practice. And then you'll see here, I'm going to just kind of follow the bubbles as best as I can, and it's excellent. So don't just do crazy circles and stuff because the circles often miss. Just trace the bubbles. They actually go slower than you would think. The bubbles don't tend to spawn until you've cleared out the previous ones. Okay, didn't quite nail it there. That was a hard one. So let's see if we can get it again. Okay. Pretty easy. Of course, I'm not nailing it. That's good. Maybe against the shiny Latias. Well, we'll get there. Okay, see? Kind of like that. And there it is. I'm still practicing this. I literally figured this out at like 2 minutes ago. So, trying to nail it. And there it is again. So, as you can see, it does take some practice and some finagling to get used to. But it is, I think, a reliable way to do it. What I believe is these bubbles don't spawn until you've cleared the previous one. So if you kind of go slow, you won't have... If you go fast, they'll spawn fast. And if you go slow, then they spawn slow. Oh, seems to be working all the time. Are we going to get one more? Versus Gardevoir? No, probably not. Okay, so there it is. I'll set up the demonstration again, just to show you a second time. Just so we can get a little more consistent result here. So let's get Medicham. He's my lowest damage fighter. And then 3 resistant Pokemon, and let's do it. Wish me luck. And yeah, I just think if you go exceptionally fast, then they will spawn fast. I think as you start clearing them out, like if a certain amount can be on the screen at one time, and then if you clear them out, it'll spawn more, and so you're just digging yourself further into a hole by going quickly. So, yeah, I mean, there it is. Like, that was a pretty hard pattern. I don't think I could have gotten that one without this method. And I just kind of stumbled. I was just tired of not getting 100% on this, so I was just trying all kinds of different things. You wouldn't even believe what I've been trying before. I stumbled on this like literally 5 minutes ago, and I was like, okay, this is the best thing ever. So, gonna use it and test it out. So, yeah, you got like a front row seat to trying out and seeing if this thing is consistent. And so far, it looks pretty good, right? Looks pretty good. And I guess a good practice scenario is to use Medicham against a bunch of resistant Pokemon. And if you can get through the whole thing, then congrats. I'd say you nailed it, right? Like if you can hit 100% of the power-up punches, then I think you've done it. By George. So far, I'm seem to be getting there. So I'm like really anxious that I'm going to miss one during the recording, and it's going to just make my video suck. It's going to be like, yeah, the way to do this, so awesome. And then I'm just going to mess up and be like, yeah, just kidding. Don't listen to me. I'm total noob. That tactic doesn't work for anyone. Just kidding. Back to the drawing board. Sorry. Old man Flark. Oh, see, I messed it up right there. Yep. Okay, cool. So I missed one. One out of all those. What was that? At least like 10 or something? That's like a 90% success rate of getting 100% of the bubbles. I did not get that before with my previous methods, even if my hand was flying across the screen. So, yeah, I hope you found that helpful. If you are up to the challenge of Medicham versus 3 resistant Pokemon, let me know what you get. Let me know if you can get 100%. Nail all of them straight out. That would be really cool. Or at the very least, let me know if you try this in your practice battles and it seems to be working a little bit better for you, then I'll just be really happy that I put this out here. Because maybe it's just me, right? But if it helps at least one person, then I'll be happy. So, yeah, just thanks for dropping by. Thanks for sticking to the end of the video and watching me try my own challenge and fail right at the end. And, yeah, subscribe if you want to. I'll catch you later.